Well, all that is for all of you to read to know what strong themes are here. Ooh, okay, I can do all of that. I can do all of that. I gotta make selections. Oh, that's gonna be kind of annoying because of stuff that happened to me, but that's fine. I can make that work somehow. It's fine. I'll have to figure things out a lot. But hey, everyone, my name is Lucifer, and welcome to Unquiet Grey. This game is by the renowned Entices. They've got some great visual novels that I'm waiting for. They have a lot of demos, and they write really beautifully, and they make such amazing visual novels. And I think they're really awesome people or person. And yeah, I'm going to press start now and play the visual novel, and you're going to listen to me as I talk with my horrible voice. Oh my god, what the fudge? Okay, there's a lot happening here that I was not expecting. Okay. You wake up beside the road. There's dirt in your hair and caked under your nails. I like pies, okay? Pies are very cool, not the cakes. Your limbs are heavy. Your mouth tastes like iron, and your head pounds like a spike's been driven through it. How would I know what a spike's been driven through my head? Because I know that's never happened to me. Definitely not. You groan as you try to move. Fabric rustles soft against your cheek. It's a jacket, 3 sizes too big for you, draped over you like a blanket. It slips off your shoulders as you try to sit up. Oh, it's literally in the middle of the roads, and there's even snow. Wow. It's dark out. A thick fog hangs in the air around you and chokes out the breath from your lungs. You can barely see a few feet ahead. Weakly, you shuffle away from the road, shoving your arms back through the sleeves of the jacket that isn't yours. Look around. I can do that. I can look around. I can look-see-doodly-doo. That I can do. And you can't stop me from doing that. Fog, tarmac, gray and black, slush on the side of the road, more dirt than snow. You don't know where you are or how you got here. The last thing you remember is loud music pounding into your skull and the bitter taste of room temperature beer. Examine myself. I shall examine myself, for I am going to be examining your fudge! There is now hot water on me. This was totally all planned out by me. Oh no. On with the show. I hope my keyboard continues to work after this, because I have no clue. It's fine. I got hot water all over myself. It's in the snow. It's everywhere. Oh, fudge. It's everywhere. No. No! There is hot water everywhere, and this is gonna be the biggest part of the whole video. I knew this was a bad idea. Bad things happen all the time, and today it's happened multiple times. Oh, if I had both my arms to use, I would totally use this, but it's fine, I can manage! I've told everyone I can manage, and I will manage! Alright, I really do hope my keyboard works, because I do not know. Okay, you're not in a pretty state. Hell yeah, because I'm ugly as fuck! And the keyboard's not working. Awesome. Is it not working? It is working. Okay. I hope. Your hands are scraped, your cheek stings. Your head is still throbbing. I'm just gonna lightly rest the keyboard vertically, because safety. It's really awkward to use now, but I think this is just safer. You look down at yourself. It is I, Lucifer. With bloody nails. You're wearing a soft knit turtleneck jumper, short skirt leggings, and black lace boots. It's cute, comfy, ill-suited for a trek in the snow. Hardy har har. You feel around your skirt pockets. Ah, the keyboard's falling down just like London Bridge. Oh no, everything's going to shit. I'll just put it down. It's fine. If it fucks, it fucks. No phone, no wallet. Only half a tube of cherry lipstick dark as a bruise. You don't remember how you ended up like this. At least you remember your own name, though. Do I? It's Rose? Nah, you're not the BBEG of the first season of my D&D campaign. It's Lessifer. Lessifer. He's just lesser than me, but I'm already less in myself, so I don't know how that's possible. Your mom said you were the perfect little girl she always wanted. Hell yeah! Your mom said you were the perfect little flower she always wanted. That's a bit weird, but hell yeah! I'm gonna sip the hot water now. You hope she can't see the mess of a person you are now. Hell yeah! Hot water that's not destroying my keyboard in my lap. Check the jacket. Why does this look like a aim down sights thingy? Fleece-lined metal zipper, nylon shell with a hood. Heck yeah. It smells like smoke and damp, and underneath that, the faintest whiff of burnt vanilla and sandalwood. I know what sandalwood smells like. I don't know what burnt vanilla smells like. I've smelled normal vanilla, but burnt vanilla? It kind of seems impossible. You put it on. You're freezing, after all. You have to scrunch up the sleeves to get your hand through them. The jacket reaches to your knees. Hell yeah! Love me good old knee jacket. It's definitely not yours. It's a man's jacket, practical and not bad looking. You've never seen it before. Your uncle only wears lumpy wool coats. What are you doing with this? Murder, probably. It's always usually murder. Check the pockets! You dig through the fleece-lined pockets and feel the heft of a flat, smooth object and the crinkle of leather. A sleek phone and sleeker wallet. Crap. Did you steal somebody's jacket or take it by accident? There's no way anyone would just hand these things to you, right? I mean, I'm mommy's little best girl. Why wouldn't they hand it to mommy's little best girl? Try the phone or check the wallet. You know what? I'm going to check the wallet because that's a smarter thing to do. You thought I was going to try the phone, weren't you? You thought I was going to be a phone addict, a Gen Z phone addict, huh? Didn't you? Huh? That's right. I'm a little baby boomer, bitch. Actually, I'm not. I think I'm a Gen Z. Am I Gen Z? I don't know how the generations work. I don't think it really matters because we're all fucked anyways. So, yeah. It's sleek black, hand-stitched. Hell yeah. Etsy. Real cowhide, not the polyurethane crap that gets passed off as leather. Inside, it is more cash than you've ever held at one time. Credit cards, a slightly crumpled photo of a German Shepherd, and an ID card. You really hope you didn't steal any of this. And I'm going to take medicine on video because if I don't take it now, I'm going to forget because of my ADHD brain. Just going to be like, blah, 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 boo. There are more things to do, like your mom last night. Medicine taken. Well, now I'm going to take it. I'm going to drink water with it. And now you can all take your own medicines by subscribing to this channel because that's what you need to feel better. That is a lie. I do not make anyone feel better. You really hope you didn't steal any of this. You really hope, do you? I thought hope was lost since Pandora opened the box and closed it up because you regretted it. That's Sephiroth. That's fucking Sephiroth. Come on, I stole from Sephiroth. I'm gonna get stabbed through the sky. A man with pale hair stares out blankly from the plastic. His hair is so light you can't tell if it's white or blonde. I think blonde implies that it's yellowish, so it's white. It's snowy hair. It hangs down his back longer than some women keep it. You read off his name. Corin? Sure. You know what? I'm gonna make it. You know what? Sure. Wait. Let me just quickly do that. Yeah, there you go. No one saw me do that, right? Don't tell Corey, okay? Shut up, Mashed. Corlin Hunter. His birthday says January 29th, 1999. Huh. So he was born the same year as you. Same day of the month too, just 2 months ahead of you. Your chest tightens and your head starts to throb even more. Stop throbbing my head, Corey, Linny. That can't be right. There's no way this man could only be 16 like you. Try the phone. Oh, I do get to have both choices. Try. I was not expecting that. And Dices is cooking. Damn. You don't know where you are. You're freezing and you feel like shit. I don't like shit. Shut up. Those are just rumors. The smart thing to do would be to call for help, right? Even if it turns out you robbed someone. Oh, 'tis I, Lucifer, apparently. You hold out the phone and flick it open. Oh my god! A smiling couple lights up the screen, and for a few stunned seconds you don't move, letting it fade back to black. You flick it open and stare. Well, I'm sorry, Corey. This is a very platonic couple, apparently. The woman on the phone screen is you. It is I, or at least she looks uncannily like you. Doppelganger. An older, gorgeous version of you with long hair falling in perfect waves down her shoulders. Flawless makeup so light it looks like her skin's natural glow. White teeth, just the right amount of gloss on her lips. But the biggest difference is that she's smiling. Oh my god, the horror! She's smiling! Ah! The kind of aching, full-hearted smile you only see on people with something to live for. Well, a person can be a thing too, you know. The kind of smile you don't ever remember making. You try to stop your hands from shaking and swipe the phone screen again. Okay. Oh wow. Oh, the times changed too. That's and this has great attention to detail. Maybe this will make sense later. Maybe your mom had some relative she had never had the chance to tell you about. I don't. Sure, you know what, Corey, you're my relative that I apparently like to nuzzle my head against your chest. Yep, platonically, of course. Platonically, of course. You just need to get out of the cold first. Back to a world where strange shit only happens in stories and dreams. I love breaking the fourth wall. You hit the emergency call button. Ah, my hands are static. There's a glitch in the matrix. Ah! How about your luck usually goes? Yeah, my luck usually goes okay. It just ran out today. You don't even want to know. I'll maybe talk about it in a video. I don't know. Maybe you could find out where you are if you unlock it though. Find some clue as to what brought you here, who you got it from. Or at the very least, open up a torch app. Those exist now, right? Try the passcode. Ha ha ha, it's gonna be 666. You decide to try the man's birth date. Jan 29th, so 0129. His birthday. Yeah, I didn't forget. What do you mean? Okay, so 29.99. Is that it? What do you mean? 99.29. But what? 12999? What? Well, 012999? What are you, an American? It's day first, then month, then year. I know it's day first, then month, then year. That is the correct way to do the date. Why do Americans choose the wrong way? I don't know. But hey, most games I play are American. It's day first, then okay. Day was 29/01/19. Sorry, just 99. That is the correct way. I'm sorry, Americans, but you use the imperial system and the date system. I'm sorry. You can have it with either the imperial or the dates, but not both. You enter the numbers, but the phone doesn't unlock. It's not his birthday. Dan, boys, let's go. It's still odd that a man who looks like he's in his 20s has an ID that says he's the same age as you. Odder that his birthday is January 29th, while yours is March 29th. Odder still that a woman who looks like you smiles out from his phone screen. Your head starts to throb even more. It's too early to give up, though, so you try the passcode again. Okay, I'll do the day first and an American, non-American thing. I mean, you already tried his birthday. Oh, yeah. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. I get it. No. I stop it, and die says, I understand. I'm stupid, okay? You don't have to push it to me. 290399. All right, Entices, are you happy, Entices? Are you happy, Entices? You punch in your own birth date and the phone unlocks. I do love the as much fun as I'm making it. I do love the vibes. I love the sound and the looks, especially the looks. I've always been about. I mean, not always, but I guess in the past few years, I've always been about this is like snowy gray look, and I think that's really cool. This is starting to feel less like a string of coincidences and more like some confusing, screwed up story that you're only along on the ride for. Nothing makes sense. Oh my god, that was a car. The sudden sound of a vehicle roaring past you makes you fumble the phone and nearly drop it. You grab it just in time, fingers swiping open the photo gallery when they connect with the screen. Oh, nudes probably. 100 more yous stare back at you. You know, the woman smiling at the camera. Candid shots of her reading or walking or sipping tea from delicate china. The back of her hair burning like fire under the sun. Admiring a rose hedge holding a bouquet. Also, the only reason why it would be blurred is if it were nudes, okay? It's definitely nudes. Photo of noodles. What were you thinking about, you little dirty-headed weirdo? Admiring a rose hedge holding a bouquet. Wrapping her arms around the man or hugging a German shepherd with its tail wagging. German shepherd cool. Das ist cool. There's dozens of photos of the dog, too, sleeping in odd positions or sticking its nose in the camera, begging for a treat. You scroll further. Earlier pictures from earlier years. The woman, younger. So young she almost looks like you. There is he, Sephiroth, Koroloth. But even though she's still a photograph on a backlit screen, something about her looks more alive than you are. I don't know, is it that they have a soul? Because I'm pretty soulless and heartless. Something heavy sinks inside you. Your knees buckle like they can't support your weight anymore. Ha! Weak knees! That always gets them, especially mom spaghetti. You feel like you're going to be sick. You feel sick. Well, that was anticlimactic. It's 11:31 on New Year's Eve and you've just puked behind the azalea bushes on the snow-covered front lawn. You shouldn't have done that third beer. You shouldn't have had any at all, probably. But you weren't about to act like a kid in front of Izzy's beautiful older cousin, whose parents conveniently decided to holiday in New Zealand and leave the house to a bored 19-year-old with better looks than sense. You've always thought you'd rather die than look like a coward. You certainly feel like you're about to die right now. Your head throbs. You're freezing. Your hands are shaking, and not even the cheap perfume you sprayed too much of can mask the smell of vomit after you stupidly wiped your mouth on your sleeve. You hug yourself tightly. You left your jacket inside, but you don't want to go back in yet. Back to the stares and laughter, back to the pumping bass music that'll only make the pounding in your head worse. Yeah, I came back home today with like pounding bass music behind me, like literally behind me, like 3 inches behind me. I had to ask them to stop playing the music, and the pounds, it was pounding too hard. Back to Izzy and Katie's eye rolls and I told you so faces. Back inside just to hide in the toilet. So you sit on the edge of the steps and breathe on your hands as you fight back the tears in your eyes that have no business forming. Oh, and the plants go away. I'm just that horrible to the plants. I thought vomit would be good for the plants. 11:35. There's a noise somewhere nearby. You straighten up. You're not scared, not really. It's not fully dark. Lights are on in the houses across the street, giving a soft glow to the empty night. But you're definitely not alone. You hear it again, with the sound of crunching, panting, breathing. And it's getting closer. Your heartbeat races against your will. Your vision gets blurrier. There's a shape now in the lights melting out of the shadows behind a street lamp. And it's looking at you. I'll be stupid and stay outside. I'll stay outside. Why wouldn't I do that? It's so smart. Hey, are you okay? It is the German Shepherd Man, the Sephiroth Man. The shape is a figure. Two figures, actually. A boy in a thick jacket who looks at around your age, and a German Shepherd held by a leash. The dog lolls its tongue out, looking inquisitively at you. That explains the panting. Your face flushes even redder. Isn't flushing meaning not red? It's like whiter? I don't know how that works. How could you be so stupid imagining figures in the shadows like you're a child? Aren't I 16? Or aren't she 16? I'm fine, thanks. I'm great, having the time of my life! You mumble something a person about to have a breakdown would say. He nods sympathetically. Family drama? You shake your head. Drama. Friend drama, but family drama sucks too. I'm the only reason I came to this stupid party was to get away from my uncle, but... You launch into a conversation that's closer to a monologue. A soliloquy, except there's someone listening, so it's not a soliloquy, but it's child. You probably aren't being coherent at all. You're not sure why he's listening. Maybe hanging out with a sad, drunk girl is better than whatever drove him out of his house at midnight in the snow. Maybe he's worried you're so drunk you'll slip and hit your head. Aww. Before you know it, it's 11:59. The three of you, him, you, and the dog. Why is he looking at me, the person, and not me, the character? What is this? It's so weird. No, stop looking at me. You. No, stop. Look at her, not me. Are sitting together on the steps, counting down to the new year. Oh yeah. Holy shit. Guys, everyone, girls, guys, and everyone in between and outside, listen to me. It's almost New Year's. What the fuck? What the actual fudge? Sorry for my swearing, but what the fudge? It's literally New Year's in a month and a half. Where has this year gone? Holy mother of guacamole. Someone get guacamole because her mom's just guacking all over the place. God damn. At some point, he handed you his jacket, draping it over you like a cape. You only notice when you take a real look at him. His hands are tucked into his hoodie pocket, pretending he isn't cold. Strands of hair peek out of his hood, so pale they look silver. They're literally silver. His cheeks are pale too, numbed pink by the cold. You'd think he was blushing if you were drunker than you are now. Man, that's some nice music in the background. You keep petting his dog and chattering about nothing. Maybe this wasn't the worst way to end the year. Yeah, it's nice. They said that the fact that I found myself in the middle of the road, it's not really the best way to start the year either. You get a text the next day from a name you don't recognize. Hope your hangover isn't too bad. Princess says hello. Or more accurately, whiff whiff. Woof woof. You don't remember giving him your number, but the night was such a blur. You're not sure what was a dream and what wasn't. You're half surprised he wasn't something you made up in your drunken stupor. Oh, I remember, Princess, but who are you again? Just kidding. Thanks for letting me talk so much last night. No problem. I hope you feel better. You stare at the name in your contacts list. Coralie. It's a nice name. You're glad you don't have to embarrass yourself by asking for it again. You don't even remember him telling it to you last night. You text him back for a while and the day after too. And after that day, and the day after that too, if I can finally start to read English properly. A year later, you're sitting with him on the floor of his mother's flat, going over homework and university applications. You're bullshitting an essay he's typing and retyping the same few lines on his laptop screen over and over. You don't really care where you end up. Also, both of you don't look like you're in your teens at all. You both look like you're in your late 20s. And that goes to say how old, like, young people look nowadays. You've never put much effort into school. He's the opposite of you. Honors student, choir and orchestra, guitar lessons outside of class too. He's a responsible one. I don't think taking lessons all the time makes you responsible. It just makes you a machine. But, you know, what do I know? The type that thinks too much. Oh, that's true. The kind that at 17 is already struggling between what his heart desires and what he knows is safe. I thought it was 19, but okay. Oh, one of the same year, so there's no way that he's 19 and she's 16. Yeah, that makes sense. What would you pick? I will pick you. Of course, that would. The fancy school his dad is offering to cover is too good to pass up for good for music. It's what he loves. I guess the love part, but also the dad offering up is also kind of good for the future. But the very fact that I'm thinking that means I'm old. It's not that good. I don't know if I can pass the auditions. Are you insane? You're amazing at every single thing you do. Hell yeah, Coraline, you are. The only thing that because you can't tell Bach apart from Beethoven. You roll your eyes. He typed something on his keyboard just to delete it again. Come on, you're not making any progress like that. Let's take a break. Princess perks up at your words and thumps her tail. Break means walk, surely. He sighs and shuts off his laptop. You laugh and tug at his hand in a friendly way. Hurry up. You wondered what it would feel like to hold it tight, to feel his fingers squeeze yours. You wondered about a lot of things, like what his lips taste like. Okay. Whether he thinks you're pretty, whether he's into redheads, whether he thinks about girls at all besides his dog. Yeah, no he doesn't. Whether those long stares he gives you when he thinks you're not looking are because you have something on your face or because there's something inside your head he's trying to peer into. He's a mimic, he just wants to eat your brain. 2 years later, and you know the answer to every one of those questions. So, 19 now. You are kissing in the bedroom while his flatmates are getting drunk outside. You strip down to almost nothing, trying not to be so loud as you drown yourself in his taste. Okay. I love you, he whispers like an incantation. I love you too. You weave it like a spell into every thought, every heartbeat, every intake of breath before you kiss him again. Later on, you're watching something on his laptop, snuggled close together. He rests his chin in your hair as you lean against his shoulders. You don't focus at all on the film. He mutters something about the woodwinds in the score. His shirt is soft and smells like citrus detergent. Oh, this is the worst kind of detergent. They smell so off and like sugary sometimes. Ew. A faintly sweet cinnamon candle flickers in the dark as you close your eyes and drift off. Four years later, and you're walking down the aisle of a small chapel, dressed in a gown you made yourself out of a bolt of satin and lace curtains from a charity shop. Hell yeah. What, 4 years later, so you're 23 now. Math wins, bitches! Hell yeah. Whoa! The music changed. I was not expecting this. Oh my god. Wow. The sewing tutorials you'd absorbed in your teenage years weren't a waste after all. It's not the nicest place, not the nicest decorations. You don't even order a cake. But none of that crosses your mind as you take step after step, your veil drifting behind you. Your uncle walks with you. It'd be odder if he didn't, and there's no one else to fill the role. You know he's only here for the free booze, but he actually tries to look like he cares today. Mumble something about your parents being proud of you. You forget he's there soon, though, soon enough. Hell yeah. Your heart's both as light as a feather, and beating so fast it wants to claw itself out of your chest. When he looks at you, it's like you're his entire world. It feels like the world itself stops right then for the two of you. He takes your hands, holds your fingers warm like sunlight. And you know all is as it should be. Until you find yourself in the middle of a snowy road with nothing but his jacket on. 2 years later, and you're on the first trip together since your honeymoon, so you're now 25. He loves his job. You often come home to the sound of him preparing some new piece for the children's classes, asking Princess for her opinion on Vivaldi or Bach. You pretend to be hurt that he values his dog's input over yours. Even you know the difference between Baroque and classical now, at least you think you do. But the funding cuts get worse every year. You watch him work longer hours as the bills keep piling up. The smile you plaster on for your shifts at the department store feels just as fake as the makeup wrapped in fancy plastic that you sell. Month after month passes before you save up enough for the wedding trip you both wanted to take for ages. Isn't his dad, like, rich? But now you're here, walking hand in hand, laughing as if all the tension for the last few years has melted away. Fake happiness, I don't know, something like that. You ask a passing tourist to take your picture, and they run away with your camera. The day is almost frightfully beautiful. It feels like a fairy tale and looks just like one too. You walk through the gardens and take in the sights, hoping the day will never end. Ah, this is the photo. Okay. Why do they both look soulless? Is that just me? I mean, he looks soulless. She looks like she's gonna bite your head off. But it does. I'm joking, of course. It's really good art. Ho! Ah! The glitch in the Matrix is back. And so does everything else. Oh no. Less than a year later, you get a call from a number you don't recognize. You'd planned an early birthday dinner, since he'd be out of town. You told him not to be too late. He smiled and promised he wouldn't. But now he is. It's laid out later than he ever stays without calling you. He hasn't answered any of your messages. The fancy dinner you made is hours cold. Your hand goes slack as you listen to the voice on the other end. Oh, no voice? Okay. Your phone falls and lands with a crack on the kitchen floor. Your body follows suit. I want to say, I know it's just art and it's not real, but this camera is tiny as hell. Like, this is like such a fake camera that like Xiaomi and like other phone companies do. Like, they make this whole camera module look so big, like the lens so big, but the actual camera is like tiny. Like, it's a fake bigness that they're making up. Anyways, just wanted to say that it's not relevant for this. It's just art. It looks good. I'm just being picky and stupid. Your body follows suit. The body should follow dresses, not suits. Princess finds you and curls up next to you as you scream and scream over and over into the tiles. Whoa. He's not gone. You saw him yesterday, or maybe the day before. People don't just disappear like that. He'll be back any day now. He'll be back soon. He'll be back. You're not sure when the last time you ate something was. You were supposed to eat together, no matter how late it got. You're supposed to wait for him. He'd be upset if you didn't wait for him, right? You don't feel hungry anyways. You're not sure when you last slept either. You're not sure what time it is, what day it is. You broke your already cracked phone when you threw it across the room, when the messages didn't stop. He was so young. It shouldn't have happened to him. I'm so sorry. Why do they talk about him in past tense? He'll come back. You hope he isn't upset that you can't answer his messages once he decides to call. You don't have the money to fix your phone. He knows that you're waiting for him, right? No, of course he does. You love him more than anything and anyone, including yourself. Of course you'll wait. You'll wait forever. And wait. And wait. And you do see him again. When you're 16 years old, drunk out of your mind and puking behind the azalea bushes on New Year's Eve. That's really cool. I like it. I like where it's going. There's some sort of time travel or like soul thing happening because of course she found herself in like that roady area before. Very creepy. Very emotional and very cool. And yeah, I like it. Art was awesome. Music was fantastic. Art was really good too. It reminded me of like Chinese anime or like Korean manhwas a little. But yeah, it was really good. I don't really have much to say except Indices. Please finish your visual novels. I am looking so much forward to them. Please finish the visual novels. There's so many demos out, and I want a full visual novel, and I can't wait for one. Oh man, you're such a good writer, and just the art, the writing, the sounds, just so good, so good. You're inspiring, honestly, and yeah, that's about it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, and goodbye.